everyone. I'm super excited to be decorating for the fall today. This is part 1 of my 2023 fall decorating series. I'm going to be sharing with you some really easy and cozy home styling tips for the fall to get you ready for pumpkin spice season. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing fall decorating ideas for your living room and kitchen areas. I have my kitchen, a butler's pantry, as well as my breakfast nook and my living room, so tons of different areas that I can share a lot of different fall decorating ideas. I'm going to be incorporating new decor that I picked up this year and actually showed in a video that's already live on my channel, my 2023 fall decor haul, as well as some of my decor that I saved from last year. I did pick up quite a bit of new decor this year because I am going to be decorating for fall in way more areas this year than I have in the past, so definitely needed to pick up some new items, but I am really excited to dig out all of my older items, see what I have, and start decorating. I often get questions about what I do with my decor season to season. Do I give it to friends? Do I donate it? Do I store every item? Do I throw items away? And it's honestly a big mix of all of those things. I do love to give items away to friends, anything that I know that I'm not going to keep for the following year. I'll normally make a big basket and then just let my friends shop the basket. I also will donate tons of items, and I try to keep as many items as possible. I am showing thousands and thousands of items on my channel every single month, so it is kind of the nature of the beast of what I do that I end up purchasing or thrifting a lot of new items just to kind of have new ideas to give to you all every single year. But year to year, I try to keep as much as I can, and whatever I can't, I do love to give to friends. In our living room for the spring, we did a ton of green tones. Sage green is kind of like our family Pantone color of the year, I guess you could say. But for the spring, I shopped very intentionally with my throw pillows specifically. I did buy a lot that I knew I could use for the fall, so lots of neutrals, browns, and this is my lovely dog who is so beautiful, love him so much, but I had to grab this green pillow that was right behind him. Like I was saying, I did try to get pillows that I knew I'd probably be able to reuse for the fall. Those were not cheap, those throw pillows that you saw. I call them the ravioli pillows. Someone left a comment saying it, and I have not been able to get it out of my head, but those were like $30 a piece, so I knew I wanted to try to reuse them for the fall just to save a little bit of money there.
I look in the mirror, who's looking back at me? I don't know what happened, guess we weren't meant to be. I know we had problems.
Before I can get to decorating, I did want to clear out anything that I could in this space. I did take out the swing because I think sadly Bryn has outgrown it, but the Love Every playmat and then the Fisher-Price Kick-In piano playmat, those are necessities that we still use all day, every day. Purple Monkey and a Bubblegum Tree families, if you know, you know, but that is just an absolute must-have. Also, if you're very familiar with my decor, you may have noticed this faux maple tree. This is a Studio McGee clearance find that you can get at Target right now. I have a really crazy Studio McGee clearance video coming out on Monday, so get excited for that. But this is the bare bones of my living room. I do want to do very, very light minimal cleaning. This is not a clean and decorate with me, but just a few things that I wanted to do before I start decorating, and this video is not sponsored in any way. I just absolutely love all of my cordless vacuums. I have 2. This is the one from Dream Tech, and this may look crazy, but if you have never vacuumed your countertops, you need to try it and thank me later. If you have that little brush attachment, it makes cleaning your counters so much easier, and you're not having to brush all the crumbs onto the floor, or pretend that you're brushing them into your hand but they're really half landing on the floor. You know what I'm talking about. Anyways, just try it if you never have before and you have that attachment on a cordless vacuum. It will seriously change your life. I also desperately needed to actually scrub this coffee table, and please don't be horrified. I've literally tried everything to clean this table, And honestly, all you really need is like one tiny drop of dish soap on a clean sponge, and I just give it a good scrub. It does have like a raw wood grain finish, so just like hairs and dust and crumbs do get stuck inside of the wood grain. So I just use the sponge to really like lightly scrub it out, and when it dries it just looks absolutely perfect and as good as new. And then here I am just kind of like pushing all my couch parts back into place. I love our couch, but the only thing I don't love about it is that even though it's 5 or 6 separate pieces, they don't lock together, so the couch is like constantly moving apart. I just wish that they did have the capability of locking together, if that makes sense. But other than that, if you're looking for an amazing neutral sectional, this is the Sevesto couch from Ashley's. Highly recommend. We've had it for like 3 or 4 years and it's held up great. So if you're looking for a sectional, this is a really good option.
We will make it through. I'll get over you. I'll get over you. Oh, I'll get over you.
I feel like I decorate very intentionally, like I purchase items intentionally knowing that they're going to replace this item or that item, and I haven't experimented much. This right here is my shrine to my dog Aurora, who passed away. The only reason I'm telling you this is because you are going to see some of these items incorporated back into the decor on this hutch, and I didn't want you to be confused as to why there was an urn. But anyways, I feel like for the last few years I kind of got stuck in a rut of decorating exactly the same but in a different font, I guess is the best way to put it. So for my fall decorating, I really wanted to challenge myself to find new ways to use old and new decor items. I did use a lot of similar items on my TV stand last year, but I just wanted to make sure that this year I was offering new styling tips and doing it in a new way. Like I was saying, my decor style has changed quite a bit since last year. This year I am experimenting more with colors and patterns and textures. I would love to know down in the comments below, do you challenge yourself to decorate in new ways with your old decor, or do you just love the way that you have things set up and you pretty much do it the same every year? I would love to hear what you do down in the comments below. Also, don't mind the fact that the taper candles are literally sideways. I'm going to go ahead and grab a lighter. All you need to do to get your taper candles to stand up perfectly straight is to grab a Bic lighter, preferably. I feel like these ones are a little bit better because you're not going to burn your hand. So you just take a stick lighter and just light up the bottom of the candle to get it like partly melty, and then just very gently press it into your taper candle holder, and that will have your candles staying up exactly where you put them, perfectly straight all season long.
You're hard to me. Just come give me all your love. I want you to know we can make it together. Let the wind blow. All we need is each other. Come take my hand, you're all that I have now. I won't let you go, 'cause I found all the answers in you. Ooh, 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 ooh.
The next area we're going to tackle is my breakfast nook. This is truly my favorite space we've created in our entire home. I just love this corner so much, and I'm so excited to say that our next home will also have a breakfast nook that will probably create a very similar space. But more details to come in probably a few months, but there's lots of exciting things happening that I cannot wait to share with you. Anyways, this area is truly a drop zone for Bryn. It's always covered in her items, but it doesn't mean that I can't add some fall flair. She is just starting to eat like purees and solids, and we're gonna start baby-led weaning, so we will definitely start using our table more, and it's just one of my favorite areas to decorate. I always feel like I can experiment with different styling ideas. For instance, like adding these picks into our like tie backs for our curtains. I don't really know why I had the idea to do this. I didn't get any garland. I meant to order like a 15-foot fall garland, and the thought just like totally escaped me, and then it was too late. But I still wanted to add some florals, and while I was decorating I was like, would that look dumb? And maybe you guys think it looks dumb. I think it looks really cute, but you can let me know your thoughts down below. Another thing I wanted to do here was layer 2 different runners. I first picked up this lacy like rust colored scalloped edge runner from Hobby Lobby, and I just knew that it wasn't going to be like sustainable on its own on my table. Like it just wasn't enough. And Hearth and Hand came out with these beautiful table runners. They're so thick. The quality on them is truly amazing. It comes in this really pretty beige as well as in like a creamy white, so whichever one you prefer. And I had the idea to layer them, and I think it looks amazing, especially with the gold tray on top, a few other little knickknacks. This is actually a thrift find. I have a fall home decor thrifting video coming next week that has some really cool thrift flips that I'm excited to share with you. There's just tons of exciting things in the works, and if you love thrift videos, you're gonna love that video.
Oh, I wonder. Stars come to shine when it's dark from so far away and show us where we are. It really makes me wonder. Yeah, it makes me wonder. Ooh, I wonder. Ooh, I just wonder.
Excited about some of the decorating that I'm going to be doing in my kitchen. The first item I was really excited to change over is my utensil crock. So I actually purchased this planter from Pop Shelf. It was a summer clearance item for $5. It doesn't have drainage or anything, so truly it's just a vase and can be used for anything. And I think that planters, like medium-sized planters, make the best utensil crocks. You definitely need to start looking at planters and different items in these ways, because it will truly open up a whole different world of options for utensil crocks. I feel like utensil crocks always say like tools, utensils, and there's not a ton of cute options. But if you look for medium-sized vases that have like bigger openings or planters, you're gonna find the cutest options. I'm also looking for a new recipe here. I decided to go with a recipe from the new Magnolia Cookbook Volume 3. This is like a pumpkin pie recipe with this like ginger snap crust. It sounds absolutely delicious. And then I did put some new acacia wood tools inside my new utensil crock. I couldn't wait to get this set up. This is my little like decor shelf that I've built in my kitchen. I got this new lamp from Hearth and Hand. It is just the coziest, cutest little lamp that there ever was. I think that everyone needs it. I am obsessed. I have not turned it off since we turned it on because I just think it's so cozy and cute. And then I put my half-baked harvest cookbook on the bottom. I just feel like because it says harvest on the binding, it is just so perfect to have on display for the fall. And then in my house, the second half of the year, we always have candy jars everywhere with candy. The few things I love to buy seasonally for my kitchen that just make me feel all warm and fuzzy inside are new towels for the front of my oven, new oven mitts, and then also new like dish drying mats. I don't know what it is. I just think it's so fun and they're super affordable. They do get pretty dirty, so it is nice to change them out quarterly anyways. So there's always a lot of options at HomeGoods, TJ Maxx, and Marshalls if you are looking for like the little pot holders or the dish drying racks. And then for towels and other little items in my kitchen, like this cutting board, which I did not show in my haul, I actually ended up picking it up after I filmed the haul. It is this acorn cutting board. It's so beautiful. It's like half marble, half wood. We always have a cutting board in our kitchen with lemons because we drink a ton of lemon water, and this was the perfect find for the fall.
Ever since we kissed, I don't know what to do.
Seeing these pictures on the side of my fridge, it just always amazes me even more that that is Bryn. Like, that's her little body and her little hand. I knew I had a baby growing inside of me, but just seeing her now, it's just even more of a miracle. And then this is the other thing in my kitchen that always amazes me, my Emerging Creator Award that I won, all thanks to you guys and your support. It just always brings a smile to my face. We've had it lit up in our kitchen ever since it came in the mail, but I did decide to move it into the office. This is another one of our like catch-all spaces that always gets just like super clogged up with lots of like mail junk and all these random cords. So I was excited to get that cleared off, but rest assured, I'm sure it will look super messy in like a day or two.
Hold my hand, could you hold my hand? Look me in the eyes. You and me, yeah, that's all I need, and I'll be alright. I'll be right here. I swear that I'll stay here with you. Hold me closer. I wanna stay here with you.
This little shelf that we hung in our butler's pantry quickly became and has stayed one of my most favorite areas to decorate in my entire home. I just feel like this is a space where I can really have fun with decor. I don't even think that makes any sense, but I typically decorate very neutral colors, and here I always kind of do more fun type items. So just kind of taking off anything spring related that I knew for sure I wanted to replace. But I feel like I may still do a couple of tweaks to this. I feel like I need to pick up a few more things because of how shallow the shelf is and the hooks and everything. It is a little bit hard to find items to put on here. I really wanted to find a pie server, like a gold one, because of the gold leaf, and then there's also some like gold accents on this really beautiful apron I picked up at HomeGoods, but I could not find a pie server that had a hole that I could hang on the hooks, so still on the hunt for that. So stay tuned. I might do a few more tweaks to this, but for now this is where I landed, and I think it looks super cute and great the way that it is, but there's still just a few more things that I am on the hunt for.
Closer, I wanna stay here with you.
Well, there you have it. There is part 1 of my fall decorating series. Definitely be sure that you give this video a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button so you don't miss the other parts that I have coming up. I'm going to be doing an upstairs version where I have some really cute like nursery fall decorating ideas in Bryn's room, as well as some fall touches in the guest bedroom and in the loft, which is basically like a whole second living room transformation that I'm going to be doing. I also have a DIY fall decor video coming up where I'm going to be partnering with Cricut. Super excited to be partnering with them again. They are one of my favorite people to work with, as well as a fall thrift video. Tons of exciting videos to come. I hope that you guys are excited. If you are and you haven't yet, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button down below and the notification bell. As always, wanted to show you all of the chaos that it takes to actually make these decorating videos and keep it real with you guys. I love you so much. See you next time.